Hi, Elaine here. I am here for the full moon in Pisces, as well as the lunar eclipse in, well, it will be lunar eclipse in Pisces as well. So there's a lot of energy going on. Basically, for this, we'll just, I'll kind of get into the messages and the feelings that I've gotten, and then the cards, and then we'll do a quick energy clearing, and then a visualization. Um, and also, I'll do the normal business of please like, share, subscribe if you like my content. Thank you. And I definitely want to express, like, I think one of the messages is bringing in joy more into your life, and just enjoying life and living versus just getting stuck in the day to day. So if you have a birthday coming up or celebrating anything, yay! Congratulate yourself. Go do something nice. If there's anything worth, I shouldn't say worth, anything to celebrate, do it. Enjoy life. You live for those good moments, and so just live it up. Okay, and then so for the last week or so, I've been trying to fill into what this Pisces full moon is about. Number one, we're not going to try to call in anything new. We're just going to, I actually kind of feel like lay low, keep your energy, focus on what you're doing. Don't try to force anything. Don't try to make anything happen. This is not a this is a full moon, so we don't try to manifest. We release. So the visualization will be a visualization for releasing and clearing. And I keep feeling there is an energy of finishing and closing, and definitely letting go. And then there's also an energy, I don't know if you've watched The Matrix or not. If you haven't, definitely watch it. You can pause my video, go watch it, and come back. I don't. Anyhow, so what I keep getting from The Matrix or like the idea of that is like, I think some unconscious things are going to come up, especially with the Pisces full moon and eclipse. And I definitely think there's like an awakening, a coming out of whatever delulu, which is delusions, or even just like realizing something subconscious that you've been doing, that, or like that has been playing into your energy, and just waking up from that. And that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling, is no acknowledging something that you've been doing subconsciously. Maybe it comes to the surface and you kind of are like, okay, I acknowledge this, and then it is based on your opinion or your intuition, whether or not what you're going to do with it. And I keep also feeling there is kind of like a tower moment, which I did pull the tower card. This is a deck that I don't use anymore, but it's kind of like, but okay, so I know people dread seeing the tower card. It's scary and things are going to be chaotic, blah blah blah. But honestly, this is a card of like change and growth and renewal. And basically, the tower, this is not the best card, but like the tower is being destroyed, and like its foundations were poor. You know, it didn't have the best, so it needs to be torn down and rebuilt. Um, and actually, this one makes me fun. This one actually has the Mars sign. Um, but that's a little distracting. So it's kind of making me think of the Mars and Cancer, and I didn't pull this card for that reason at all. Um, anyhow, it feels like there's also like in the Matrix where there's people who are still plugged into the Matrix and aren't awake, and then there's people who know. I feel like that plays into the delusion of um, you not wanting. And I say you, but there's things I don't want to change to, and I try to hold on to, and then you just have to let it go. Um, but that you hold on to, and you're trying to like drag it along, and then you're forced, like this tower moment comes up and you're forced to let it go. um, the other thing that kept coming into my mind when I was trying to read into this energy is there it was a question that I asked the Akashic records when and it was about lessons, and why are lessons hard. And spirit can be kind of funny, and sometimes they can be really straightforward. And it was kind of a straightforward answer of the lesson's not hard, it's your reaction to the lesson that makes it hard. And I was kind of like taken aback by that, and kind of thought that through. And the feeling is like you you get the red flags, and you just keep driving past them, or ignoring them, or not choosing not to see them, or whatever story you tell yourself to keep moving past those red flags that keep popping up. And then you get the tower moment, where it kind of hits you like all this shit that I've been going through is doesn't work. And then that's when the lesson is hard. So there, and then how you regroup after that lesson is also the part of the struggle. And then that also takes me to another thing that these were these are things that I was working through in like March, April, probably April, because these eclipses do tie into the eclipse in April, and then also years ago. I think it's like a 9-year cycle. So what my spirit guides told me was like, don't think about failing. It's always you fail up. And I was like, okay, failing up doesn't make sense. But what then they showed me is like, if you're trying something new, it's always going to be a struggle, and you're going to fail at some point. Nothing goes smoothly. Well, I shouldn't say that, but it's you struggle to grow. And so they showed me like, so if you fell on this level and you stop, then that's truly failing. But you fell, and then you regroup and plan out, pivot and shift, and then you go up to the next level, or you try again, and then you this failure helped you go up a level to succeed. And then you start doing it again. And so like, maybe it is a slow climb, but you're always kind of, there are things that are smooth, and there's things that are rough that you kind of struggle and fail at, and it pivots you to what you will actually succeed to, or help you succeed. And so it's failing up. And I thought that was funny. And so these are all things that came up for this full moon in Pisces. And I definitely think there's going to be a lot of things that you have to let go. And it's definitely emotionally, physically. And when I say physically, it could be like the unhealthy habit of eating something that you're not supposed to, or and also on a soul level. And so I just think there's going to be a lot, and I would definitely go through, not try to rush things in the next week or so. So the full moon is on Tuesday, September 17th. So just remember, those 3 days before and the 3 days after. There's a lot of energy, and if you've already, I listened to another astrologer, and they basically said like you might already be feeling this energy, and you might be having trouble sleeping or feeling like you're not getting enough rest. And I'm definitely the latter, that I'm feeling like I'm not getting enough rest. So that's what I felt. So we'll see what the cards said. I didn't pull a tower card, so let's look at the cards right now. So the I pulled the activation card, which is change 12. And I will post these on Instagram. I usually do. And this says the frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. To me, this does. There's pretty flowers in here too. This does tie well into this new moon. I'm sorry, not new moon. This full moon. Because like I said, we release a lot of stuff, and it's also making me think of the Tower card one, where you have to let that go and let it move away from you versus trying to struggle and hold on to it and then have it come crashing down. And oddly, well, I shouldn't say oddly. So then we got two cards, and this was from the Soul's Journeys deck. I don't think I've used this on a full moon or new moon. And so we got indecision and doubt. And I feel like these are things that tie into kind of those messages that I received from my guides. Indecision, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. And doubt, I release the need to know all the answers. And when I feel like into these, I feel like some people might be feeling stuck, and I know I was one of them that was feeling a little stuck, kind of like I was trying to move along, and things weren't going as smoothly as I wanted, but I had to, slow down, be patient. And so there's also been some indecision of, am I making the right choice? Am I this? Am I that? And it's really like this slowing down, letting go of what you need to, and really filling in to your situation, into your intuition. And so like one of the things is like I question if I'm doing the right thing or changing the right making the right changes. And it's like I keep feeling inside that yes I am, but I'm looking externally for what, like, where are these changes that I feel I'm making and I'm doing, and I'm not seeing it yet. And it's kind of like release that doubt, release that you can't see it yet. And actually it reminds me of something my sister told me this morning. I was looking at some stuff, and she said, well, I think it's the mood of people and how things change, and why are you worried about it? Like, it's kind of like, it's not something I can change. I've done enough. I've done what I can, but I can't you know, I don't control anyone. I can't control anyone outside of myself. And so why worry about it? Why put my energy into that can't is not happening? It's like I'm doing what I can, and I just have to trust and keep moving forward and not get stuck in this indecision and the self doubt. So those were um, those were specific cards that I mean, all of the cards are cards that I um, pulled for this full moon, but I specifically was like, what energy is going to be for this full moon. And then we also got new beginnings. So definitely, like, this feels like a closing of a chapter, and then progression, which the progression also has a which the new beginnings is looks like a full moon, and then um, the butterfly also makes me feel, butterflies are usually symbols of change and transformation. Um, so those go perfectly with these cards. Um, the guidance cards that I got is spiritual growth, and what I'm feeling from this is definitely, you know, trusting the universe, trusting yourself, trusting releasing this doubt, and moving into just knowing that the decisions that you're making, the changes that you are making, you may not see them now, but they are adding up, and they are happening. And the next card we got was the clear, cancel, and release. And to me, this is kind of still goes with the doubt and the indecision. And it's like when you have those negative thoughts, or that self doubt, or anything that pops up, just you can ask your angels, you can ask your spirit team, you can ask yourself, just cancel that idea, like I shouldn't be thinking this. You know, want your angels to help you cancel that and release that energy. And it also, it makes me think of negative self-talk, and like not to feed into that. And to me, that is also part of that delusion, of not seeing reality as it is, and um, not trying, it just because you are in that negative moment, being stuck in that. And you can ask and for help, and even try to shift those thoughts. The next guidance card is cutting cords. So that cutting cords, um, that can also be like releasing things that you don't need. You can do a cord cutting exercise as well. Um, but these are, I also feel like there are things that we try to hold on to that aren't the best, are not for us anymore, but because they're comfortable, we try to hold on to them, because the change is hard and new and scary. And this setting those boundaries and releasing these things that you no longer need is part of this um, full moon ritual that we are here to do. And then I just pulled tarot cards for just clarity. We have the Ten of Wands, so that's definitely like, you know, not taking up extra responsibility. I mean, there is things that you have to do and still be responsible for, but not taking on more than you need to. And moving and releasing things that you don't need to. And then we got the moon card, which is Pisces. She is, you know, there's two wolves and the full moon, and she is in the ocean, which is also like this is subconscious. Uh, it is this kind of also makes me think of what I said about subconscious things coming to the surface for you. So just be prepared for that to happen. But processing these things, they do, like, you can't expand without processing your fears or letting go or um, accepting these things or working on them. You know, they're there for a reason, and you do have to process them. And then we have the Four of Wands, which is celebrating. So it's like through all this heavy stuff, this is like bring in that happiness, bring in that celebration, bring in. You can't be in this heavy emotions and this is ending and this is beginning. You know, you have to celebrate, and this is what, like, I keep thinking of a wedding, but I am going to be celebrating a wedding soon, so yay. If you know, you know. And it, you know, it's those foundations, those joys. And we have the Ten of Cups, which is also those um, fulfillment and happiness and joy. So you definitely, in these, sandwich between these cards, um, of like the burdens and the subconscious, we do have happiness, so definitely bring that in. And then we have the Queen of Swords. I definitely feel like there will be some clarity coming in as you drop things and as we move through this energy, and as we see, like, maybe as this subconscious stuff comes to the surface and you process it, you will feel that change and that difference. And okay, I now understand why that didn't work for me, and now I know where I'm going. And then we have the Star card, also Aquarius. And it just makes me think of the hope and, you know, the changes um, that you make. It is, you're going through all of this, you're letting go and you're releasing, but hold on to that hope. That's like a little string on holding on to this, to a star, or what looks almost like a sun. And well, the sun is a star. But you know, just bringing that, keeping, you know, not getting drudged in this change and letting stuff go. And it just keeps reminding me of, like, as you're moving through these things, to always bring the joy and the happiness and these celebrations. And because this is what you're living for. You know, we're here to learn lessons and expand and grow, but we can't do it without this. We can't always be in the struggle, and it can't always go smoothly. It's just, you know, that is an unfortunate aspect of life, that we will be put through pressure to change and expand and grow. And we have to do that on multiple layers. You know, our soul, our we have a physical body, you know, taking care of that. And our mental, our consciousness, our subconsciousness. So these are all things that we have to, you know, balance and keep healthy. So I'm just gonna look over the cards real quick and make sure I didn't miss anything. I definitely, overall, the feeling is to, um, you know, trust yourself a little more. Um, Trust what you're doing, and let go of the shit that you don't need. Um, but yeah, I think that is basically it for the cards. So the next thing we'll do is our energy clearing. So I call in angels to do that, and then the energy clearing. The angels will come in to help clear our energy, and then the visualization. I don't know. Struggle to say that every time. But anyways, it's going to be a little different. We'll have a little more silence than normal, um, but it will be another like emptying out and cleansing. So that will be the visualization, and I definitely recommend journaling, even if it's just on your notepad on your phone. Anything, you can pause the video, grab something, whatever, however you want to do it, but I would definitely write something down, for the releasing part. And yeah, that's basically it. So, um, we you can close your eyes, you can make yourself comfortable, you're at home, so just relax however you normally would. um, I always put my hands on my heart space, which is my chest. You're welcome to do whatever you want. You can keep your eyes open, close your eyes. And we're going to start with 3 high quality deep breaths. So we're going to go in, hold, and then exhale. And it can be through the mouth, however you're comfortable. And then we're going to inhale, hold, and then exhale. And then we're going to inhale, hold, and then exhale. We're going to ask Archangel Michael to step in to our right. He will bring his blue flames. Let his energy wash over you. He will set a bubble of protection, and he will clear any cords, any things that have attached to your aura. He will sweep his sword around you, clearing them, helping you release any energy that you no longer need. We are going to ask Archangel Gabriel to step in to our left. You might feel a golden light with her, see a golden light, however you feel her presence. She will come in with love, support, and strength. And then we ask Archangel Uriel to step in front of us. He will bring clarity, illumination, and guidance. You may see a red flame. Just let it wash over your body. And then we are going to ask Archangel Raphael to step in behind us, allowing his green light to flow over us. His cool, healing energy seeping into our bodies, into our heart space, clearing our minds, soothing our souls. And then we're going to feel our feet on the earth, feel Mother Earth reaching up to support us, to hold us. She is always here, providing for us. Thank her. Feel her love. Let her energy wash in or pull up from your feet into your heart space, and we're going to connect to the divine above, feeling the light on our forehead and letting it slowly wash over us. Just feeling like you're sitting in the sun, enjoying the soft rays on your skin. We're going to thank our angels. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel. Thank you, Uriel. And thank you, Raphael. We're just going to be in their presence for a little while longer, letting them clear our energy. If you feel anything on you that you would like to remove, go ahead and do so. You can brush your skin. Comb out your hair. Now we're going to move into the visualization. Just imagine yourself. You still have the light, soft beams playing on your skin. You're in a meadow. It can be wherever you want, but nice green grass. And you hear water. And you're going to follow that sound. We're going to move through the meadow, following to the water. And then you're going to come upon a stream with the waterfall. And you're going to get into the water, and you can sit at the base of the water, at the waterfall, or you can just sit in the river, however you want. And you're just going to let that water wash over you. Wash from your crown, your head, your third eye, your throat chakra, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root. And we're just going to be here, taking our breaths, letting the water wash away whatever we no longer need, cleansing our aura, cleansing our chakras, cleansing our bodies, and just washing over us and letting everything flow away. If anything comes to mind and it needs to be released other than by the water, you can speak it. You can imagine it coming out of your body and floating away. whatever it is, just let it flow down the river and away. When you're ready, you can bring gentle movement to your body. And you can imagine sitting up, removing yourself from the river, however you feel comfortable doing so. And at the riverbed, there's a blanket, a towel, a robe, whatever feels comfortable for you or right for you. And you're going to pick it up, and it's whatever color you want it to be, and you're going to wrap yourself in it. And if there's any other colors that you want to wrap yourself in, just imagine them coming in and covering you and making you feel cozy and warm. We're going to take 3 high quality deep breaths again. And at the end, you can bring gentle movement to your body. And when you're ready, open your eyes. So we're going to go inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. And you can tap your fingers, blink your eyes, bring gentle movement to your body, and wake up. Sorry, something dropped and my dogs are barking, so sorry about that. But if that did not rudely wake you up, just bring gentle movement to your body. And so that is our full moon in Pisces. Take it easy, don't push anything, really rest if you need to, listen to your body, listen to your soul. Your mind can trick you sometimes and be the little delulu, which is sometimes good and sometimes bad. So it's finding that balance. And yeah, that is our video, or my video for today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Really, bring that joy in, that happiness, and no matter where you're at, always, just think of where you come from, and just, really focus on that joy and that happiness. And there are good things in life, and that is what we're here for, and what we're striving to have, and sometimes struggling to have. So just appreciate all the little things that are happening. And I just wanted to say thank you for I'm sorry, dog is distracting me. Thank you for being here, and thank you for showing up. He obviously wants to be on camera. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I wish everyone the best over the next few weeks with this eclipse and the full moon. And I will see you in the for the new moon, and just remember to be gentle with yourself. And thank you. Have a good one. Bye. Is that it?